Shallow knowledge is more dangerous than ignorance. If you think you understand something but can't explain it simply, you're not alone. Most people live in this state. But this comfort zone is where true danger lurks. I spent years collecting information, reading books, watching lectures, taking courses. I felt productive, I felt smart. But when faced with real-world problems, I froze. I had information, not understanding. The problem isn't learning. The problem is mistaking familiarity for mastery. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself. And you are the easiest person to fool. Charlie Munger told a story about Max Planck and his chauffeur. Planck toured Germany giving the same lecture repeatedly. His chauffeur listened until he had it memorized. One day, the chauffeur asked to give the talk instead. He nailed it perfectly until someone asked a question. The chauffeur's response? "That's such a simple question, I'm surprised you would ask it." "I'll let my chauffeur answer it." The chauffeur had the appearance of knowledge. Planck had the substance. This distinction matters. The world overflows with information. You can't deeply understand everything. Sometimes shallow understanding is necessary. It lets you connect with others across fields and grasp concepts on the surface. It's better than understanding nothing at all. In the essence of time, we often outsource understanding to experts. But the danger is real. Like the chauffeur, you risk fooling yourself into thinking you understand when you don't. Even worse, you risk acting on misinformation or misunderstanding. Shallow knowledge is more dangerous than ignorance, because ignorance knows it doesn't know. In my opinion, it's always best not to act on information you haven't reviewed yourself if possible. Even experts can be wrong or misinformed. Your ability to think critically and learn deeply is your defense against self-deception. The antidote isn't more learning, it's deeper learning. The Feynman technique exposes your knowledge gaps in 4 steps. Explain it simply. Teach the concept to someone unfamiliar with it. Use the simplest language possible. Meet them at their level of understanding. Don't use jargon. Don't show off. Just explain it like you're talking to a friend who knows nothing about the topic. Identify gaps. Where do you stumble? Where can't you explain simply? Where do you feel the need to use complex language? Because the simple explanation escapes you? These are your blind spots. These are the places where your understanding is shallow. Return to the source. Go back to the source material. Study those weak points. Read different explanations. Watch different videos. Keep digging until you can explain it simply. The mark of true understanding is the ability to simplify complexity without losing accuracy. Repeat. Keep cycling through these 3 steps until you've mastered the topic. Each repetition deepens your understanding. Each pass reveals new layers you didn't notice before. 2 goals drive this process: simplicity and conciseness. Can you explain it to a 5-year-old? If not, you don't understand it well enough yet. Creating analogies accelerates this process. An analogy connects something unfamiliar to something your audience already understands. It forces you to meet them at their level. It develops empathy. You must step outside your own knowledge to see what they see. Consider story structure. The basic shape is a pyramid. Tension builds as you climb toward the peak, the climax. Then tension falls as you descend, the resolution. That simple geometric shape conveys complex narrative information. Rising action, climax, falling action, all captured in an intuitive visual. Students grasp immediately because they already understand pyramids. The analogy bridges the gap between their existing knowledge and new concepts. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. When should you apply this technique? 2 contexts matter most. First, when you're making life-changing decisions. These moments require clarity, not confusion. You can't afford the illusion of understanding when the stakes are high. Second, when you're working on your craft. If you're an artist, apply it to your creative process. If you're an engineer, apply it to technical problems. If you're a writer, apply it to your storytelling. Deep, deliberate practice in your chosen field compounds over time. The benefits are substantial. The Feynman technique helps you develop true understanding. of whatever you're learning. It enables you to make informed, intelligent decisions instead of reactive ones. Applying your knowledge to real-world problems becomes easier and more effective. Your teaching skills improve naturally as you practice simplification. Your capacity to think critically about any topic increases with each deep dive. The only cost is time and effort up front. But this investment pays returns far beyond what you put in. The time you spend deeply understanding a concept saves countless hours later when you apply it. Richard Feynman himself kept a journal for things he didn't know. He didn't collect facts, he built understanding. He didn't accumulate information, he developed wisdom. You don't need more information. You need deeper understanding of what you already have. The path forward isn't to learn more things, it's to understand fewer things more deeply. Choose one concept you think you know. Apply the Feynman technique. Discover your gaps, fill them. Then watch how your thinking transforms.